Hello, and welcome to the Cleveland Browns Dawgpound South podcast, part of the Fanatical Elves Network, part of the Fans First Sports Network. Hello, Dawgpound South campers. I'm your host, Steve Gill. So, not much going on right now as we wait till training camp starts. So I thought today I'd talk a little bit about how I watch the Browns play on here in my home without having to pay the NFL for the rights to it or any of the other streaming services. But first, we got to talk about what happened in court recently in California with the NFL versus NFL Sunday Ticket. A jury awarded subscribers, 2.4 million residential subscribers and 48,000 business subscribers, 4.7 billion with a B dollars. Now, let's just take a step back a little bit. First of all, if you paid money to get the NFL Sunday Ticket between June 17th, 2011 and February 7th, 2023, you will be entitled to compensation, because the jury ruled that the NFL broke antitrust laws. They basically had no competition. Yeah, I know. CBS and Fox and ESPN, they get to show a spattering of games. But the thing is with this is people were not allowed. I was not allowed to watch the Browns in my home unless I paid a yearly fee, a non-refundable yearly fee to the NFL to watch it. And a jury said that broke antitrust laws. Now, don't get your hopes up for a check to come in the mail. I mean, if you were a Sunday Ticket subscriber, if you were at Camp Lejeune, if you used Roundup. Here's the thing with this. The NFL hires more lawyers than there are in New York City. They will keep this tied up in the court. First of all, it was a jury trial, so they will appeal to the judge. And if the judge says, no, jury got it right, they'll appeal to the California Supreme Court. And if they fail to win there, they'll go to the United States Supreme Court, where they already got a judge. I hate to say this to you, but Clarence Thomas, every time the NFL goes to the Supreme Court, he sides on the side of the NFL. Every time. Every time. I don't care. You can dispute that with me. I don't give a damn. He does. I've looked at his record. He does. He rules on the side of the NFL. So, and if the Supreme Court either rules for the plaintiff or declines to take the case, that'll be about 6 years from now, 5 or 6 years from now. So don't be running out to your mailbox and looking for a check, because this is going to take a while. Now, the reason that I'm talking about this for two reasons. One, I don't live in the Cleveland area. So I can't afford to go to the Middle Tennessee Browns backers every week. It gets a little pricey. I have better things to do with my money. So I basically watch it here at home without paying the NFL. But why this is getting interest from a lot of Browns fans and other NFL fans is because that $4.7 billion judgment, each of the 32 teams has to pay $441.3 million. NFL as a whole, they don't have like a petty cash sitting in New York City to doll out for this. Each team will have to pay a portion of it. And that will affect how a team operates, especially with the salary cap. Now, the good news is, because it's a long appellate process, they'll have time to adjust to it. Frankly, I can't see the NFL losing. I mean, look, I love the Cleveland Browns. I hate the NFL. I do. I can't stand it. First of all, they're listed as a nonprofit. I know. Nonprofit? These guys are billionaires. Yeah, exactly. They're listed and they file as a nonprofit. That's how they legally file their tax entity is a nonprofit. So they're not going to lose this case. Unfortunately, for those of you who live out of town, like me, and were forced to buy the NFL ticket, I hope they do. I hope they do lose. You'd serve them right. I never root for the NFL. I root for the Browns. I never root for the NFL. Let's take a quick break here, and I'll come back and talk about how I watch games. Okay, I have been. It is no secret I don't pay. I find ways around it. In the past, I've used Sports Surge, SportSurge, SportSurge. As a matter of fact, I tested it the other day to watch part of the Guardians game, and came in pretty good. I had to go through multiple streams because I use an ad blocker on my laptop, and a lot of their streams tell you disable your ad blocker, and I'm not going to do that. I don't need the cookies in my system for all the spam that I'll get afterwards. But it was a really nice picture, a really good HD picture. So, and that picked up a Stream East feed. Now, what you do is you go to these websites. They're going to give you a listing of feeds to watch, streams to watch, and you just got to go click 1, click 2, click 3. The first like 6 ad popped up immediately, cancel, go back to the next one until I find one where I actually have a little box with a little where I can put the cursor and hit a play icon, and boom, there it is. And you can even put it in theater mode, cover your whole screen. So Sports Urge still good, Stream East still good. I went through and looked at a few. I just found one also free. It's called Buff Stream, BuffStream, Buff Stream. Now you're going to get ads. Always download an ad blocker. I use ad block. They take a donation. It's free if you don't want to pay them. I give them $5 a month, and it is well worth the investment. If I ever want to watch anything on my laptop, I don't have to worry about ads. So, and of course, you could go Fubo, Reddit. You're going to have to pay. You're not going to have to pay as much as if you'd have to pay the NFL. I think it's up to like $400. I don't know. I don't pay it. So that's ridiculous. And you got to pay. It's one-time fee up front. Ridiculous. That's why they lost that case. But anyway, so how do I watch it? I don't watch on my laptop. So I've got a pretty unique situation. Down here, you can either get for cable, you can either get AT&T or you can get Comcast. And in certain areas, there's another one. But anyway, I used to have everything bundled on Comcast, and it was pricey, almost $400 a month. So I got rid of my landline. And my wife and I have been T-Mobile customers for years. And when T-Mobile came into our area for Wi-Fi, I'm paying the $50 a month for Wi-Fi internet. Now, all my TVs, I cut the cable, and all my TVs run on a Roku stick. You can get these Walmart, anywhere. You just plug them into the back of your TV. You got to set up a Roku account. Doesn't cost you anything. You know, you just got to do an email password, and you have to tell them where you live and that kind of crap. But it doesn't cost you anything. So you got your Wi-Fi. you got your Roku. You could use a Fire Stick. I prefer a Roku stick. And then number 3, I have Hulu. Now that I have to pay for. I pay about $80 a month. So you take the 80 and the 150, that's $130 I pay a month. With Comcast, I was paying over $300. And it's to this day, and that was like 4 years ago when I cut the cable. To this day, I'm still paying less than I would with Comcast. So you have your Wi-Fi. You can use any one of them. You have your Fire Stick or Roku stick plugged in. It works off the Wi-Fi. It picks up the Wi-Fi signal. My modem is right back here. So how do you get the games? Well, I have 2 smart TVs. And TVs aren't that expensive anymore. I'm shocked. Every time I go to Walmart, I am shocked how little TVs cost nowadays. Big ones. So you get a smart TV. A smart TV allows you to have internet access. If you have internet access, it's just like a giant laptop. And you can get online and pick up Sports Surge, Buff Stream, East Stream, any kind of a streaming service you want. You just got to pick your internet connection. I always go with Google, and then you can just type in, move the cursor and type in what you're looking for. Save it. I've saved the Google app for my Hulu, so all I got to do is go to Google. Boom, it's there. And that's it. And you can watch games. Now, occasionally I'll get lucky. First game, I will find on Sports Surge or Stream East, I will find a stream that's an NFL Sunday Ticket stream. And if you can find that, save it, you can watch it till the end of the season. Now, you're going to ask Ness, the FBI going to come knocking on your door because you're illegally streaming? No. All these streaming services abide by copyright obligations. They show commercials, and they handle they pay for the copyright. What they want you to do is enjoy a baseball game, a football game, a basketball game, soccer. The European Championships are almost over, and I've been watching all the time. They want you to enjoy it without having to pay. What gets them their money is the ads that pop up during and before the stream. So you get an ad blocker. If you hit a stream that says you have to disable your ad blocker, don't do it. Go to the next stream. You will find one where the ad will be like on the side. You hit theater mode, you don't have to see it. All right? So hopefully that helps a lot of people like me, out-of-town Browns fans. Perfectly legal. You're not stealing anything. Don't let people tell you that, oh, you're an illegal streamer. No, it's not illegal. Okay? It's just advertising. Get rid of the advertising. Get an ad block. It's easy. Ad block. Just Google ad block. You can pay them a one-time fee. You can pay monthly like I do, $5. Cheap. $5 to keep all these ads coming up. And they're mostly going to be gambling ads. Unfortunately, it used to be porn. Porn would pop up. And I got an ad blocker, and it's taken me a decade to get rid of all the cookies. I have cleaned them out of my system, so I don't get any more of that crap. But ad block. So again, smart TV, Wi-Fi, Roku or Fire Stick, and that's how you do it. You don't have to sit at your laptop and watch games. You can sit in your living room, put it in. I've got a 46-inch TV in my living room. Boom, I can watch the Browns. If it's not on locally, which it won't be because the Titans will be on locally, then I can sit here at home. I have my own refrigerator full of beer. I have my own bathroom where I don't have to wait in line to get into, and my own food. So That's the easy way to do it. I hope that's been helpful. If you want to go and support your local Browns backer bar every Sunday, please do. They are, excuse me, great organizations. So that's it for today. Remember, don't run to your mailbox every day. You're not going to get a check from the NFL. It's probably going to be 5 or 6 years, and they're probably going to win, unfortunately, because like a former teammate of ours here at Fanatical Elves, Joel, used to call them, they're the Borg. And I agree wholeheartedly with him. I don't want to give them any more money than I have to. I will buy my Browns gear, and I know that goes to the NFL, but still, that's it. That's all I'm going to give them. A nonprofit. Can you believe that? These billionaires are a nonprofit. All right, that's it for today. Thank you for watching the Cleveland Browns Dawgpound South podcast, part of the Fanatical Elves Network, part of the Fans First Sports Network. I'm your host, Steve Gill, and Dawgpound campers, I want to thank you for watching, listening, and following us here at the Fanatical Elves Network. We are just Browns fans like you. So everybody, have a great day. Go Browns.